Thank you, everybody. The common phrase, you don't know what you have until you lose it, was a little bit different for me. I didn't know what I was missing until I found it, the Second Amendment. Yes, you heard well. I felt like I found a treasure. I was thrilled to emigrate to a country that provided awesome opportunities for my success. But the idea to own and bear arms to protect myself, to continue practicing my sport, to even fight against a tyrannical government or dictatorship for that matter, that was the icing on the cake. You see, I was born in Venezuela, a country where the right to own and bear arms does not exist. Hence, the government, when they saw it fit, they started imposing gun control laws. And that was to control gun violence. And that sounds similar because that's their favorite excuse. And let me tell you something. While crime continues to rise to levels never seen in Venezuela, Venezuelans are still waiting for criminals to follow the gun control laws. As absurd as it sounds, people accept gun control law ideas because gun-grabbing politicians convince them that people cannot control their emotions, that people are not intelligent enough to learn, that people are not responsible beings, because of course they are above all of us, right? But last but not least, they convince people that the government will protect them. Most, if not all, citizens disagree with these generalized statements. However, they end up accepting because having the government protecting them seems appealing. That is how citizens, through gun control, unmindfully submit to the government's force. Fellow citizens, please hear me well. I am talking to you as an American, as a parent, as a daughter, family member, friend, spouse, neighbor, and student. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right to own and bear arms shall not be infringed. Gun-grabbing politicians more than ever are revealing their true intentions. And it seems like their oath to support the Constitution is now part of it. If they believe they can break their oath for one amendment, what guarantee us they will not break their oath once more to change the Constitution to how they see fit? Let me tell you something, there's none. I lived it. We the people are here to remind gun-grabbing politicians and their advocates that the right to own and bear arms shall not be infringed. That's right. That's why we are here today, because none of them will be there to protect us when a criminal decides to break into our home, to attack us in the middle of the night, or when a rapist decides he wants to satisfy his needs no matter who he hurts. Remember this, true freedom becomes a luxury when citizens are disarmed. I believe most people in the US are proud Americans who enjoy the great opportunities and freedoms we all have. However, I also believe that many have forgotten how important it is to keep defending those liberties, even when it seems they are protected. Yes, sir. We the people are here to remind gun-grabbing politicians that the Constitution must be respected and they must carry out their oath of office to protect and defend the Constitution. And no, our freedoms and our rights are not negotiable. Friends, let me make something very clear. I'm not here to warning you about what control can do to our country. I'm here to telling you I'm with you right now, ready to defend our Constitution, because I'm not willing to let these people prevent all of us. Sorry, it's emotional. I'm not willing to let them get away with preventing us law-abiding citizens of the United States from exercising our God-given rights.